So guys, thank you for tuning in to Peaceful on the Streets radio show. Right now, we're live in the building. We have a special artist, guys, that's performing December 12th at an event here in Orlando. We have Maniak Prince in the building.
Yeah.
Oh!
What it do, brother?
And his manager as well. Say your name, please.
I'm DJ Giovanni.
And you came from Tampa?
No, I'm here in Orlando.
That's what we're talking about. Orlando in the building. Yeah. And we got Alex from No Fault in the building.
No Fault representing,
And you're doing a great job at that.
Oh, thank you. We do a good job.
And you also represent the community. You do a lot of community affairs here, right?
Absolutely. I'm involved with many community service groups obviously in Central Florida. And, it's a pleasure to help out the community and to be able to.
That's amazing. Does it feel great, though?
It really does. Especially the fact that there's a lot of children out there that are on hard times as well as their families. And it feels good to be able to give back.
And right now is the worst time.
Right,
they have
Corona.
lines.
Word.
And I saw this up north. They have lines at cars miles down just for food itself.
Right.
I've never seen that.
Oh, yeah.
From people that normally don't stand in lines.
Hey, they got people in BMWs, Range Rovers that that are in these lines. It's not people.
Big Sal, I'm sorry about that, guys. That's my headphones. We got it. Yeah.
You all right?
So when I saw the news recently and saw how long the lines was up north, it broke my heart.
Yeah, and then a lot of people are complaining. They saying that people are pulling up in Mercedes, Lexus, Beamers, and Hummers, but don't let the cars fool you and all of that, man. People are struggling out here for real. Trump has done a number on this country.
Why are you going to complain about the kind of cars they could pull up on?
Because they feel like you got it, that you have it.
Maybe they did at that point, but
Yeah.
life changed. Things changed.
Right.
Yeah, it
But I've
is.
been at a lot of food banks where we've fed people before, and then people pull up in Mercedes, Lexus, Beamers, and Hummers. Then they feel like they don't need it. People feel like they don't need it.
I don't like that because everybody has their hard times, and in life itself, you're going to hit hard times sooner or later.
Right.
This is what it is.
Yes.
So we're sticking together, though. I'm seeing that the community's getting involved. There's
Right.
a lot of food donations.
Exactly.
From No Fault itself, there's a
Yeah.
lot of things going on.
Uh-huh.
Even
I
collaboration with an artist.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Good.
And you have a testimony, Maniac Prince. We're going to talk about that next set because you just put that on us. And we're
Yes.
like, whoa,
It's getting real.
deep testimony.
Yes, it is.
So we got an awesome show.
Yes, we do.
We-
Mrs. Angela.
Yeah.
Well, not Miss Angela won't be in,
Guess
but she
what?
has a special guest.
It will be the title winner of Miss Multi-Universe, Kelsey, and she also was part of the Super Bowl.
Okay.
2 years ago. She killed it.
What?
Part of the Super Bowl.
Sweet.
Not the Super Bowl host committee, because
Yeah.
that's me, but she was part of the Super Bowl.
Nice.
Like
So
with
she'll be
dance
on
and-
tonight.
In the event, in the Super Bowl, like with the trophy and with the winners. I'm not
Sweet.
sure what team won it that year. I can't remember.
Can't wait to interview her.
But yes.
Yes. Who else we got? Nurse V.
Nurse V.
We already know what she's going to tell
Nurse
us.
V.
Wear your mask.
Wear your
I said it at
mask.
No Fault. I'm the only one wearing a mask.
So Nurse V is going to give us all the new updates.
She
You
is.
guys.
She's gonna tell us that the curve is back
Uh-huh.
and the hospitals are getting filled right now in Orlando.
Yes, they
It
are.
hasn't been released to the media or the press because they don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
So she's gonna tell us exactly what's going on behind the scenes, and we keep her confidential because she's giving us full realness of what's going on.
And we're going to talk about a little about sports today. Is Tom Brady done? Did y'all see them 2 interceptions he threw? If that's the case, the other night, he threw 2 major interceptions. So we're going to talk about sports. Harden over there at Houston, him and Westbrook is not happy. I knew they wasn't going to be happy.
Really?
I'm going to tell you what's not going to be happy. The New York Brooks with Kyrie and Lone Nappyhead. What's Nappyhead name?
Who are you talking about? Who's the nappy head,
Who's
guys?
nappy
You
head?
know?
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant. He know exactly what that's what I call Nappyhead. I'm going to tell you why they're not going to get along. Because Kyrie played that New York ball. He break your ankles, could lay it up and bring you back out. Let me do it again. And then Kyrie, Nappyhead over there clapping, throw me the ball. The same thing happened with him and Westbrook. Him and Kyrie is not going to make it at all.
Interesting. Yeah,
because Kyrie is not a point guard. He's just like Iverson. He's a ball hog, and he don't like to pass it. And then when Nappyhead bounce out by himself a few times, them long hands going to be waving like he would with Westbrook. It's not going to happen. But then they think about sending Harden over there. West. It's going to be even worse. Harden a ball hog, too. He need to go over there with LeBron. LeBron passes the ball. He passes the ball. And then the Cowboys won. What about them Cowboys?
Finally.
3.
I mean,
But I'm going to just tell you
they're
how
playing?
bad. I'm going to tell you how bad the division is. Cowboys is second in the division.
Yes, that's
and
how bad
they
the division is. I know
are
it.
3 and 7.
I know. Well, I already know.
Jesus Christ. What kind of Pop Warner? We got a lot to talk
But
about.
if that division's
Got a
so
lot to
bad,
talk
come on,
about.
Cowboys, man.
Jesus. But I'm just saying, if you are second place and you 3 and 7,
I know it.
Wow.
Isn't that something that
That's
we always make it in like
Yeah,
that?
you
though.
know, I
but
mean-
same thing for Tom Brady. That division's horrible. And,
yes, it
and
is.
He's not in there like
No,
that.
his division is tough. He has the Saints.
I thought he came from a hard division and a softer division. You know what I mean? That's-
Well, you know, the
just
East is
saying.
hard. The East is hard because then you still got to go through Kansas City.
yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah, you know. So
that's it.
we got a lot to talk about. You guys call in tonight, 407-894-1680. Call in 321. No fault is in the building.
Yes.
If you have a
No fault
toe
is in it.
injury,
Yes.
if a toenail fall off, call us. We might be able to get you some money.
Honestly, I mean, we had people that had a slip and fall at a Kmart and they ended up, getting covered because it happens.
Well, I had a slip and fall.
I just helped a
Yeah, you
90-year-old
did.
lady just yesterday.
what?
Yes.
she had a slip and fall. I'm just saying, did she?
She did have a slip and fall. Yes, she did have a slip and fall from a bus.
So you guys don't want to miss this show. We got a hot
Yeah,
show
man.
tonight.
Yes.
You guys keep it locked to Peace on the Streets radio show. We want to thank
Oh, yeah.
WOKB
Things happening.
1680 for allowing us to do what we do right here on Peace on the Street. Mimi, we have a festival
We do.
December the
Yes.
12th.
That's it.
Tell them about
The
it.
festival is here in Apopka Island. It's closer to Metro Windermere. And it's December 12th, and it starts at 12 or
Right.
11 a.m. and it ends at 5 p.m.
Correct.
It's outdoor event, and don't worry, guys. It's like the largest Orlando nursery in Orlando.
28 acres.
The acres are so wide that there's so much space for people.
Right, so
Yeah.
everybody
Will not be
can-
caught in a big circle. Or trust me, we have nurses and doctors, fire department. They will be out there.
Yes.
You
We
know.
have local artists coming in performing. We're still looking for vendors. If you're a
Maniac Prince will be
vendor-
performing.
Yeah.
Prince will be doing his
What's a big
thing.
deal?
Well, you know,
And I
Prince,
know-
he's a performer.
Yes.
Maniac Prince.
We're going to find out
I know
tonight.
some vendors too. I know some vendors too.
Have them reach out to us.
Yeah, man.
This is
Creative
where it's at.
Angel.
I know who that is.
Yeah, he was on the record.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we
Creative
need a
Angel.
couple more
he-
vendors.
He's a vendor.
Horseshoe throwers,
reach out to
If
me.
you know how to throw horseshoes, come on out. We're looking for the best bikers. We're looking for you guys
they
too.
get
Yeah,
a
man.
actually cash winning prize for the
Yeah,
best
$100
bike.
for the
Cash.
best looking bike.
Just for being there.
$100 for the best looking bike.
Just for
the
being
$100
there.
for the best looking
And then a
bike.
bicycle,
What?
like a
a motorcycle.
Motorcycle
Oh, I'm like, man.
But wait a minute, if you got like a low ride bike, like that's dope.
You gotta swing.
We gotta check that out.
Yeah,
That's
all right.
attractive.
Yeah, all right, nah, I got some stuff.
You gotta swing with a basket on it.
Man, this Christmas show gonna be lit. So
Absolutely.
So y'all keep it locked to Peace on the Street. It's time for some love songs.
Let's do
And
it.
we're going to be back with 321 No Fault. We got Maniac in the house.
Maniac is in the building.
Yes, sir. And we got New York, New York.
Yeah, New York in the building.
Do you got
I'm
any-
from Apopka, man.
You born and raised?
No.
I understand.
do New York got on any Timberlands?
He says all New Yorkers have Timberlands.
I'm from Apopka. I'm from Apopka.
Y'all got to keep it locked. I got to get
I
some
got Timberland
songs.
slippers.
Do you?
I
That's
know
what's
it's
up.
some with some Timberland in it.
At least something.
I wouldn't know.
Hey,
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
on
yeah.
the
Welcome
air.
back,
Hey.
you guys. Welcome back
Hello.
to
Hello.
Peace on the Street radio show.
Peace on the street.
And that was one of my favorites, jams of the Stable Singers. I'll take you there.
I never knew the name.
Yeah, that's
That's
exactly
a throwback.
right.
That's
Yeah,
real rhythm and
Old
blues. Yeah.
But you know, with this Corona, can't nobody be taking and Nurse V, but you can't take nobody nowhere.
I will take you there.
Yeah. Take you to that Corona. Anyway, Nurse V
Nurse
is in
V,
the building.
yes. Go on the phone because Nurse V don't come in person. Nurse V, what's going on?
Hi guys, how are you?
We're doing good.
Yes, we're healthy, happy, safe. Nurse V, all of us are safe.
Yes.
Yes.
We're following protocols. There's masks being worn in the building. Please tell us what's going on right now in our community.
Well, first of all, I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
Same to you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanksgiving.
To you too.
And I want to say, please, everyone, please be careful. Please be safe. What's going on? The hospital are starting to get them. They're starting to pack up in the hospitals, okay?
Oh boy.
Central Florida, I'm talking about. So, all I'm telling you, like I have told you millions of times already, and I know I repeat it so many times, but seriously, this Thanksgiving, think wisely, people. Stay home. Stay home. Stay with your immediate family that you're always with.
Okay.
You know, where you go, if you go to your daughter's house and you're always there like every day or something, that's a different story because you're always there with them. But stay home and keep it small and keep it safe. Don't be inviting people over that you haven't seen for so long. Don't do that. And don't let your daughter invite so-and-so over. No, you keep it among yourself.
And that even consists of friends, of your children's friends, because they've contracted that through their friends. So
yes. So and they're suggesting to it in the news, and if it's gonna be like cool tomorrow, and I think it's gonna be a little bit cool, open up a window. In your backyard, in the screen porch. You could be eating there. Open up the window a little bit.
That's a good idea.
Even if your kid's over, just open up the window a little bit. And honestly, if someone pick one person to serve, don't have everybody taking their own food. One person to serve everyone's plate. That's it. Don't have other people going into everybody's food. Like a buffet thing.
Yeah.
Have one person doing the serving. And use paper plates, paper cups. Forget the fancy thing because you got to throw this out.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. Hey.
Absolutely.
We cancel a family gathering. We're supposed to go to another family's home. And we actually influenced that family member. I don't think you want to do it. And they said, you're right. So they canceled, So she's right. I'm canceling Thanksgiving. I'm staying home.
Asymptomatic people are real. Asymptomatic people are the spreaders, and that's what people don't get. You know what I'm saying? Because we can see somebody with COVID, and then we believe it. But it's like, I don't believe you have COVID because you look healthy.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
Asymptomatic, and that's where we got to be more vigilant.
Right, because the next person might not be like you. You're one of the lucky ones if you don't feel it. You're one of the lucky ones, but the dangerous one, too, because now you're spreading it, not knowing that you have it.
Do you think
Especially if you're never
what's
tested.
happening right now. A lot of people, they're telling you not to go on a plane. But are people listening?
You never get tested.
They're
They
telling you
have been
don't
saying
fly.
that. Yeah, they have. And, I could say she's right because a lot of the people I know that were always in the clubs and were always flying, they actually had it. And I didn't even know it till today.
Right.
They told me, 3 of them said, I'm like, aren't you afraid of getting COVID? I'm a little scared. We already had it. I'm like, huh? And they lost their sense of taste and smell, and still, it's been a
Right.
month and some change to still.
But I'm looking at
And
some
they're
of the
28
bars.
years old, they're 33 years old.
I looked at the bars and some of in Orlando. I guess some of them got fined. Man,
Yes, they did.
People really still are not taking it serious to me.
No, it's gonna come to a point they're gonna start being fined because this is a serious virus. This is really doing a number. A lot of people are dying. There's so many dying out there and so many critical. I know people at this moment. One just got released today. Today, okay. The person has to go. They have to go in his chest to make a hole to get that virus coming out of him. The bacteria, whatever he had in there. So this person is not young, but he's also 50. So there you go.
Right.
But it's happening, and why does this happen sometimes? The same thing. You don't wash your hands. You're not wearing the mask properly. You're putting it underneath your nose. It's supposed to be covering your nose to your mouth. Keep social distance, and don't be hanging around with a whole bunch of people. If you have somebody sitting next to you who's not wearing a mask, I suggest you get a mask.
Jesus Christ. Oh boy.
All right, nurse.
I mean, everybody started to put their masks on in the studio. I mean,
They looked at each other like,
oh boy.
Hey, the
Because-
problem is
You
top
sit
down.
6 feet.
It's
You
from the
have
top
to
down.
sit
It is.
6 feet apart.
It is.
You have to sit 6 feet apart. If
Right.
that person's not wearing a mask, sit 6 feet apart, and don't be too long with that person who's not wearing that mask.
But I'm hearing
Tell
some
that
people saying,
Go ahead.
and I hear them saying that, well, it's only older people that's passing, people that's in their 90s and 80s and things like
50s.
that.
That's not true.
Yeah,
I've
but
known people that have passed away that were.
Well, it affects the
They were
older
younger.
people
Yeah,
because
we're
of their
younger.
sickness.
Right.
But keep in mind, you can have a 40-year-old who's diabetic really bad who could actually go quicker than you think.
It's just all about their body,
You know?
man.
Yeah, if your
But
immune
you
system.
also- but I have heard stories. People are in good health. They got it so bad they passed away.
Oh.
Wow.
So you figure, I think it's your immune system, how your immune system
And
can
you just-
handle it.
Hey,
It's all about you. It's your body.
it's all
You know,
about
not
that immune
everybody
system.
can handle it the right way. It's all about you. Some people are very blessed.
So what should we be taking, Nurse V, to build our immune system up?
Good question.
What you be what?
What should we be taking? What kind of vitamins? I mean, should we be taking? Because somebody told me
Does
Hennessy.
multivitamins-
Hennessy knocks it out. I
Hennessy.
Mean,
D3.
I mean, what is the vitamins
D3?
that we should
D3,
take?
yeah.
That's a good vitamin.
We don't
I
really
took that
bring up
today.
the vitamin thing, but I can tell you one thing. A lot of people do drink a lot of orange juice lately for every
okay.
single day. You know,
Huh.
but the vitamin thing, people take multivitamins. I mean, that's up to them if they want to take the vitamins.
Do
or
you
not.
think the Viagra pill will help knock it out?
What?
She said what? No, that's no. That so she's saying multivitamins can it can be, it cannot. Like it's just what it is.
Wow.
All I can tell you is protect yourself. I mean, protect yourself. It's coming to the point that, like I already told you, it can go through your eyes. You might have to wear goggles or glasses when you walk
Jesus.
into a store. You know, if you're going to be near a person, you know, wear that mask and maybe we'll put some glasses on because it's coming to the point. I know people who have gotten it because they're not wearing the glasses. It went through their eyes. It all depends on you. This
That's
is serious.
stinks.
And I have seen people with their eyes red and they have the virus.
Ugh.
Joke.
So do you think, Nurse V, everybody's going to get it? It's just a matter of time that everybody's
I know,
going to get it.
Listen, all I'm telling you, I believe in the Lord and I have faith. But, you know, and you got to pray.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Oh, I'm not saying everybody's going to get it, and I hope that never happens. So get those words out of your
Right.
mouth.
Okay.
That's right, Prince.
All right. I just asked a question.
I know.
She done bind me in the name of Jesus.
Hey,
She said rebuke what you just said,
Well,
Prince.
well,
Yeah.
even
All I'm saying is protect yourself.
Yes.
But this is one thing I can say to you. Who knows if everybody has to be tested? Because it could come to a point that everybody will have to be tested eventually.
Right. Because we
Eventually.
might have and don't even know it.
About getting it, I can't say that, but about getting tested, I would not be surprised if everybody is going to be tested before the year's up.
And I tell you how it's going to work. When it comes to events like Ticketmaster or sports, you have to be tested before you walk in now.
Right.
That's how they're going to have control of that.
Yep.
So if you want to do anything, you got to be tested before you walk into the event.
And then you're gonna have to show some type of like vaccination type paper and stuff like that.
or
you know?
vaccination, yeah.
And there's already airlines that already said they're gonna do it. They're gonna require it. So
Yeah.
once other airlines are gonna get on board. And but hey, as an entertainer, somebody who I think it's necessary.
I do as well. If you're going to be with others.
Hey.
I can tell you right now, Barnett Park is doing free testing. Now it's open from Monday to Sunday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Every
Nice.
week.
9 o'clock in the morning to, I think, 5 o'clock p.m. Let me tell you, it's 1,200 people yesterday. Today, I think it's 1,500. I can't 100% be sure.
Uh-huh.
These are people who want to be tested before they go on a plane.
Right.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
And some people are just
and
doing
some
it.
are, and some
They
of
are.
these
They are.
tested is the ones that you within an hour you know if you're positive or negative. But some of them are the right one that you have to go up your nose and all that stuff. This one goes up your nose too, but it's more. This one's more quicker. But I'm telling you, the lines are 1,000, sometimes 1,200 now. This is Barnett Park.
Okay.
This is Barnett Park in West
Yeah, but
Colonial.
that's just a snapshot, though. Two people have to remember that's just a snapshot. Like you're testing
Yeah.
positive and negative right that moment.
You're right,
Doesn't
that
mean that
Yeah, so
tomorrow, the
this
next
is-
day.
Exactly.
So it doesn't,
You
This
can get it tomorrow, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, this is going to go on to the end of December. The end of December. I don't know yet about January, but I know the end of December. New Year's Eve, this is how we're going to go down.
Okay.
People being tested.
All right.
Still.
Nurse V has given us the update.
Yeah, she did.
Keep your social distance. No clubbing. At the barbecues and the turkey things. Limited to your only family. And what else you got going on, Nurse V?
Like like I said, wash your hand, wear your mask, and maybe it's the best thing to do it. Like do it outside in the backyard.
Yeah.
Open up a window in your house, get some fresh air in while you with the immediate family, the family that you're always with constantly.
All right.
That's it.
Thanks, Nurse V.
Ladies
we
and
appreciate
gentlemen, Nurse
you.
V.
Right here on the house. She done scared the hell out of everybody.
Guys, stay home for Thanksgiving, man. Respect life.
Hey,
Yes.
And be safe. God bless.
God bless.
thank you, Nurse V.
I don't even think she putting out songs no more.
Well,
Whatever happened to
dinners.
Keisha?
I mean, she ended up getting married and then divorced. But typically, when you start a family, you stop for a while.
right.
And that's what happened with her.
Okay.
But I think she went through a nasty divorce, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Everybody can't be Gladys Knight now.
No. Cardi B and the City Girls.
Ugh, come on.
Okay.
I think it's just the process of people
I'll plead the
enjoying their
fifth.
youth. You know,
Yeah, I get that
just
as
the
well.
process of people
I get it.
that's the youth way of rejoicing. You know, back in the day, it used to be go to church, and then now people just find music and then just think, that's why the churches were so mad when a lot of the stars left church.
Right. But guess who's coming
Competition.
back guess who's coming back to the churches now? Because that's the only place they can perform.
John Legend.
A lot of the guys are coming back to the church because that's the only arena that
They
they can
finished their
perform
youth.
in.
That's why
That as well.
they finished their youth.
That as well.
Yeah,
Well, it is right about
had
that. About
tape-
rejoicing. music,
I heard
yeah.
tape 6 Sunday at church. They was at our church.
Yeah, see,
I realized that I can't sing at all. And I told them that. I said, man, you know what you guys have shown me? I can't hit a note at all.
What is going
And
on
them
here?
boys was tight, man.
Wow.
I mean,
So it was good to
happy to
see
hear
them. So now they're going back to the churches and singing because that's what the churches are open. A lot of arenas are not open, So, hey, God
Give
works
thanks.
in mysterious ways.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
So, okay, what we got in the building?
We got Alex in the building. Alex Rosa.
Yes, I do speak Spanish. Yeah, I'm from 321 No Fault. Again, it's a blessing working with this team. You have a little bit of everyone. I mean, it's a varied degree of personalities. You have radio show hosts, you have realtors, comedians, you have
Nice.
performers.
Artists. We have priests and pastors on.
Yes, priests and pastors
Yeah.
also. Yes.
Wow. Motivated type people.
It's
which is
motivated
nice.
exactly that.
and we just want to help.
Self-motivated.
That's it.
We really
just
wanna
wanna
help.
That's it.
Isn't it an amazing organization itself, or it's a company, to bring others together that are motivational people?
Yeah.
That's a pretty genius idea, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's a great
Some
idea.
Les Brown type stuff.
That's it. And they specifically said that they cater to the people instead of paying advertisements for billboards, chairs, trucks,
I was
vans,
just
buses.
going to say that because I don't see y'all on the big
No,
billboard.
he specifically said that he is giving money to us to build the people to do the marketing.
Got it.
Clever idea.
Right. Instead of doing the billboards, give it to the salespeople.
Give it to the people.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And it's going to make them work harder.
And it does. It keeps them loyal.
Sure does.
I've gotten 2 bonuses. In 2 months.
Hey, that's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely. It really truly makes you want to work. Well, I think we're all naturally hustlers. I think that's the reason why we're here.
Right.
And I think that we have great communication with people, and that's the reason why we're here as well. So just like they encourage you, they build you up, and you're gaining more and more compensation. It just really, truly makes you know that you're in the right path and you're actually
Word.
doing something right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're using
I love it.
social media wisely, guys.
Right.
We get paid for that.
Exactly.
Hey, and what is this life about? It's about helping other humans.
That's
You know
it.
what I'm saying? That's what this
Absolutely.
is about. And if you're not doing that, you're just taking from the world. And
That's
we
why we're here, right?
Yeah.
gotta give
That's why
back.
God still has us here.
Gotta
Can-
give back at some point.
Can I say something?
Please.
Yo, I moved to Atlanta by myself just to see what I could do.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
It was the craziest experience I ever had in my life.
Okay.
I was by myself. I didn't know nobody.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm here. I'm with y'all. Like,
It's a
I ain't
brave
know
move.
nobody. But my experience,
Personality.
like, look, hey, how you doing? Look, I'm this person. I am who I
Wow.
say I am.
Nice.
And I went around and a lot of them didn't believe. A lot of them took me, yo, this guy, so.
So
hey,
you
man,
build yourself.
It's
Good
a
job.
big experience. Like,
Consistently.
Yeah.
Yo, it's just
Constantly
like
on the grind.
I didn't know what was gonna happen.
For
But
sure.
I see some crazy.
That's a big leap of faith.
I've experienced some crazy stuff.
And Prince, you come from a long way because you're a cancer survivor, right?
Yeah, man. crazy. But
God bless you, man.
I feel blessed. I feel blessed to be alive.
Yeah, when you got that call that said that you did have it, how did that affect you? Because a lot of times it affects different people different ways. How did it affect you? Did you go into depression and you went into a survivor mode?
I should went to survival mode, definitely.
Wow.
Definitely, man. I did, man. Like, I didn't, like, a part of me was like, man, brushing it off, like, yeah, it's whatever. A lot of people was like, yo, if you could die. You feel me? I was like, damn, I can't die. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo. Like, man, hell, I can't die. I'm invincible. You know?
Right.
I just kept that mindset, like, I'm invincible, man. Like, ain't nothing can take me away.
You didn't believe the
amazing.
hype.
Yeah.
Made me happy.
And you have some of this in your lyrics that you expressed a little bit of what you went through.
do.
That's amazing in your songs. And and as your producer, correct?
Yes.
You help put that all intact. You're good. That means that
I appreciate it.
you pick up you're wise because you pick up off of people. Like you can read them and you can understand them.
And that was the whole premise behind, including that testimony on the album, because
Wow.
I'd heard it before, you know what I'm saying, when I first met him, and he had told me a story, so I went back and watched the video. And that was probably about a year and a half ago that I actually had watched the video.
That is
And
fresh.
then we started putting the album together, and we needed an intro, and instead of doing a conventional intro where he's singing or talking, stuff like that, I'm like, let's just use your actual raw words, from this interview. And he really gets emotional. He talks about having cancer and then how it propelled him to start writing. So,
Wow.
yeah,
That's a testimony.
and like I said, it came over me, and I'm like, we got to use this type of thing. So
I think I want to hear what he got to say. Let's see how he
Prince,
speaks.
Oh, you gonna do it?
Hey, we appreciate that. Yeah,
Hold on. We're about to air your track.
Yeah.
We'll be right back with Alex Rosa. We can't forget you.
hey,
I like to introduce it.
Alex is the lawyer.
Introduce
He's
it.
got all the money.
I know he is, right?
He's the one that we just. He's
Maniac Prince wants to introduce the track real quick, Prince
go ahead.
of the South.
What song we introducing first?
So, I think it's Sorry or Unapologetic or Sorry. It's
Sorry.
Sorry.
What's good, you guys? It's Maniac Prince, and this track you listening to is called Sorry.
Let's get it, y'all.
Peace on the streets. Woo.
I'm sorry, I know I should've listened. I'm sorry, I should've been wrong. I know all you ever asked was for us to get I'm sorry, I should've paid attention. I'm sorry, I should've been wrong. I know all you ever asked was for us to get Oh yeah, you such a vibe. Girl, you make me high. I'll make sacrifices just to get you right. I'll make better choices just to make it right. And I ain't come home to argue, I ain't come to fight. I should've told you all the secrets I was keeping. They can't keep right now, girl, cause I need ya. I'm sorry, I know I should've listened. I'm sorry, I should've been grown. I know all you ever asked was for us to get I should've did you right. It was such a high. We were living life. We were booking flights. I can't believe I ever took you for granted. So when you look me in the eyes, now I feel so damaged. I should've told you all the secrets I was keeping. Cause they can't keep right now, girl, cause I need ya. I'm sorry, I know I should've listened. I'm sorry, I should've been grown. I know all you ever asked was for us to get I'm sorry, I should've paid attention. I'm sorry, I should've been grown. I know all you ever asked was for us to get
We have Alex Rosa in the building. Alex, again, express to us your platform, your background, because you're a beast.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you for the kind words, maybe. So I'm part of 321 No Fault. I'm also a realtor here in Central Florida. I work for La Rosa Realty, which is a great company, and recently we were able to help over 3,191 families here in Central Florida.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. A lot of a lot of community groups came together. The Orlando Magic, Chick-fil-A, obviously La Rosa Realty, local churches. Everyone came together to help out. I was blessed to be able to deliver a lot of these meals to these families. And there was something common that I saw there, which is actually a lot of these families were Latinos.
Wow.
And that's something that I saw. Something else that I saw that unfortunately some of these children were home alone. And I mean, it's tough to see a child open a door for someone. And you know, I really feel blessed that I was able to help these people out. You know, you get a different feeling because I work with other community groups. A lot of times you're far removed. You're volunteering, you know, you're volunteering to get money, and the money goes to a children's hospital, or they go to to the homeless of Central Florida, or they go to foster children, and you really don't get to see their faces. You may raise book bags for them, drives, because a lot of foster children end up leaving home with only bags. And I've heard this is a common story. And so we try to raise money so we're able to give them book bags. And again, it feels so good to be able to give back to the community, and that I'm in a position to do so.
That's amazing, Alex. That's a lot of help you've done. I would cry. I don't know if I can hang on that. You let us know if you need help when it comes to exposing on radio, grab more donations, or just being there. We would volunteer or be there. Prince does it so often. Speak to Maniak Prince as well. Because Prince, he grabs clothing and actually drops them off in the city. Like, he'll drive around and drop them off to the homeless. I've seen the photos of them gathering around his truck multiple times. I think that's amazing. He does this on his own.
That's what's up.
Completely on his own.
Yeah, no better feeling than to be able to give back to the homeless. And a lot of times, you guys don't forget, they say that they need socks, underwear, white T-shirts, white beaters. That's what they're saying that they need.
Ooh, makes sense.
Out there.
Socks and underwear.
When I lived in Denver, that's the number one thing you can give a homeless person is socks. Like, especially like in a cold winter city, that's what they love. And I used to keep them in my car. You know what I'm saying? I pull up to like a stoplight. You know what I'm saying? They be like with their signs. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, maybe I don't got a couple dollars, but I got this pair of socks for you. And that's the number one thing. Because think about this. We take it for granted, I think, to change our socks every day and push on fresh socks.
Right.
And people, I don't think understand how just that simple, that little act of every day, you know, goes so far in your life.
Yeah,
you know
even like undergarments, like underwear and stuff.
And
we actually don't give that because we can't use it to give it, but nobody thinks about buying it like new. You know,
like I said, we're something to move every day. I take it for granted just to put on new underwear and new socks, stuff like that. But I mean, there's some people who really, truly, you know, need that stuff. So that's dope, Prince. I think.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Thank you, brother. Hey, that's what we do. You know,
I've seen Alex's work, and I think it's impressive. So I'm glad you're with us. It's
I really wanted to talk about that. It's something that I'm really proud of. And again, I would hope to be put in similar positions in the future to be able to help the community. I'm part of a fraternity of brothers that does so also. It's our creed to really help the community. And of course, all this was instilled, God bless, from my parents who are still alive.
wow.
Yes, indeed. God bless.
Yes,
They're still alive, and every day I get to see them. I feel like it's the biggest blessing I could imagine.
It is.
How old are they, may I ask?
Yeah, they're older. They're in their 80s. So like I said, I'm really blessed to be able to, because I have many friends whose parents have passed away, and to be able to have them in my life is
both. That's amazing.
Yes, both.
Yes, that's amazing. Alex, how can we find your work, especially with real estate? Because it's huge right now.
You can go onto my page, Realtor Alex Rosa. If you're interested in real estate, I can both help you find or sell a home. I'm also going to be coming out new with the skit. I'm also an actor.
I can so hear that in his voice.
Abuelito is one of my characters. It's going to be a series of skits, but he's going to be the main character. I never got to see my grandfathers alive. They were all, either in their deathbeds, so they weren't alive. And I just imagine I could just imagine how they were in real life. And I have a lot of family experiences and a lot of experiences, funny experiences that I've seen throughout my life. And so I'm going to start publishing that on social media.
How cool is that?
On YouTube.
Yeah.
It's Abuelito?
Abuelito, yes.
And abuelito
please
means?
Look out for, it means grandfather.
There you go.
Okay, it means grandfather, okay?
I love it.
what's up.
We're gonna
Thank
talk
you.
about that. And if you need help, let us know.
Yeah,
Yes.
for
Because
real,
we're
for
dipped
real.
in film and cartoon and everything.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being in.
Yes.
We appreciate you.
House from
321
No Fault. I
We
mean,
got to wrap
they-
this pod up. Man, this pod went
I
by
know it,
fast.
and it always usually does. Maniac Prince, we're so glad we able to air your track. I mean, that's insane.
Thank you. Thank
You gotta check him out December 12th. He'll be performing this live and some. And again, release your information, social media, and give your shout outs, by the way.
It's Maniac Prince. That's with a K. You know, a lot of people spend it with a C.
Right.
Maniac Prince. You can find me everywhere. Maniac Prince. I'm everywhere. Literally everywhere.
That's what
I want to give a good shout out to my boy DJ Giovanni.
Hey,
Appreciate for being here, man. You know,
we got the records, man. We got so many records. Hey, all platforms. Maniac
All
Prince, DJ Giovanni.
you see a star by it's me.
Hey! You're doing, you
Yes, ma'am.
cater so well to,
What's
I
my-
know,
oh,
I know
this-
him,
hey,
and I
this
know
is-
there's many more, probably. But you're doing a good job, and you're really
Hey, this
guiding
is
them
my
the right
lifelong
way.
friend. This is my lifelong
I like
friend.
that.
And like I said, when we hooked up, real quick story, we didn't even really hit it off. I mean, we hung out, you know what I'm saying? We made a record, but it was about 2 years later that we really started like hanging out. So
Wow.
it was just an instant friendship, and then it kind of, I moved away actually. I moved to Phoenix, and then I came back, and then we've been hitting the ground ever since.
Well, you're doing a good job with guiding and guidance
appreciate
and
that.
knowledge.
I
So
appreciate
When I first met him, like he was always like, "What's next? What we doing now?
I like that.
What we go
Hey.
like? Let's do this now. Let's do it tomorrow." Like,
That's insane.
Why wait?
You
He
chose
was
the right.
like-
You guys chose each other.
he
You're
was
right.
like a why wait person. I mean, like me, like no, I would do this by myself. I don't give a. But he's like, "Oh, stop
Yeah.
being so selfish."
I'm
you know?
telling you,
I like it.
You
We
guys
need it.
suit each other very well. So stay focused on that. And
I appreciate it.
I know that we're gonna see big things from you guys. And when you guys perform, you better invite us. Like I want to be there. Other than our show.
I like that. I like,
Oh, that our show.
I like the area. I like the area.
All right, guys, we're about to wrap it up. Give a shout out to and also your social media platform.
Yeah. I'm DJ Giovanni. All platforms. That's JOVANOTTI. The record label is Chasing the Dream Records. And Maniac Prince is my partner. I started LLC. And I made him my
Nice.
business partner. So
Come on.
I gave him,
on.
I gave him a percentage of the business. So But yeah, like I said, Chasing the Dream Records,
Wow.
Instagram, Facebook, we all over.
You the best, man.
That's
PC.
it. That's amazing. So you could be with us December 12th, right?
You know it.
Oh,
He's
so we
everywhere,
got
man.
DJ
You know, I open up
Giovanni.
for
You
Rod
already
Wave.
know
When I
that.
open up for Rod Wave,
We're
he
gonna find
came.
each
You
other.
know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
He's right there.
I'm taking all you guys with me.
He did my show mix.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Peace on the Streets. Check us out December 12th, live at the event.
December
Alex
12th.
Rosa,
Yes.
Maniac Prince, and DJ Juvan. Is it Jova?
Giovanni.
I was going to say Giovanni, like eliminate.
Giovanni.
Oh!
Yeah.
It's going
Thank you,
down
baby.
December 12th. You guys don't want to miss. It's going to be an amazing event. We're going to have local artists performing.
Yeah,
We're going to
man.
have a horseshoe tournament. The bull going to be there. Santa Claus.
Santa
come
Claus,
down there and take pictures
vendors,
with
yeah.
Santa Claus.
Absolutely.
It's going down, you guys.
Can't wait. Peace on the Streets.
So you guys keep it locked to Peace on the Streets radio show. We be coming up the next hour. We got more entertainment. I'm your boy, Prince of the Sun.
And your girl Mimi closing it with.
Alex Rosa.
And we got.
DJ Giovanni.
And we got. Maniac Princess live streaming.
He's live streaming.